Here we go. Welcome to NP Financials monthly class. We'll start with general financial product advice warning. NP Financials Pty Limited, NP Financials or NPF advises all service recipients of the following. This information is provided only on general financial product advice basis. This is only educational in nature. I'll give you 15 more seconds to go through it. In the meantime, if you are not speaking, it is better if you can mute your mic. Shweta has joined us. Hi, good afternoon, Shweta. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, everyone?
Fantastic. Very good, everyone. Very nice. Yeah, appreciate. Thank you for muting all your mic unless and until you are speaking. Otherwise, there will be a noise from the background. So, you all good? All right. So, let me know when you are done with the reading and agreeing.
Yes, done.
Done. Very good.
Done.
Fantastic, brilliant. So what we today we have like every month meeting. Thanks for your active participation and brilliant questions. For today's meeting also I got a number of questions. Good afternoon, Nishanti. How are you? We just started. All right. So we'll discuss about Discord room. We have amongst us the name is appearing as Justin Joseph, but yeah, we call him Abram. So he's a masterpiece in Discord. He will guide us if I am talking nonsense. Otherwise, we'll talk about how to maximize our understanding from the Discord room, and we'll talk about very relevant questions, how to take advantage of our understanding of channels, which Marty has raised, and then Sri, as usual, he has sent very brilliant questions. Four of them. We'll go through that. I think one question was parked from Arindam side yesterday. I'll talk about divergence, and I'll talk about we'll talk about audition style, which auditions is shooting you best and how. And yeah, so these are the and trust pilot request. Yeah, this will be our agenda today. So to start with the first agenda, in meantime you can stop me anytime and ask me questions. Just raise your hand and ask your questions anytime to make it interactive. So what we have done, we have introduced as our one added service to whatever we are already doing. As you probably know, we started long back in 2013 with only education, that too only in shares. After that we grew, and then we offered other services also, like along with Forex. In 2013 when we started in 2015 and 16 we started commodity trading, share trading, index trading. Monthly class is going from 2012, and then intraday trading, and the latest edition, well, not latest, maybe 2 3 years, 4 years I think, because COVID is already 2 years. Much before that we had started cryptocurrency when the Bitcoin was $300. And I was talking, I think Valinder was there in the meeting in the Bitcoin Center, Melbourne. Valinder, you were there, right?
Yes, sir. It was $250 on us, and you told us to buy as well, actually.
Yeah, that was the time when we started Bitcoin trading. And we are not Warren Buffett, neither we are George Soros, but we can be. But what does it mean? It means that we are not big time investors, so we do not hold our position for 4 5 years. We are traders, so we buy if it is going long, we sell if it is going short. And recently, with all your support, after getting success in education, trader development, and then in trade ideas, in which this figure actually gone up, because we have added the last 2 months. This has gone up to I think 800, if I'm not wrong. Let me go. Let me show you that. This is the latest one, when the audited figures were out. So now 59 has become 61, and 707 has become 725, and average pips 88, 85 becomes 88. So that's good. So that was the second success, and with the with the success of our blog posting and whatever you have written, 80%, 85% of the time, or 80%, very high percentage of the time, it comes true. So that those are the three successes initially which we got, which actually helped us to go to our all the courses, as you know, is probably at the bottom of the screen on the home page, like Intraday, Foundation, Index here, Commodity, Cryptocurrency, Forex. And recently we have launched our own evaluation process through NP Financials auditions, which you have actively taking participation in. I'll talk about this in a big way, one by one. So initially we'll start, and then probably the next phase could be to become a broker all by ourselves. We'll try if we can, everything going well, with all your support, we can start our own NPF brokerage firm. If it is, that will be possibly the last one. And yeah, so, and I was discussing about the initial topic, which was the Discord room. We started with whenever you were in Discord room, along with our vibrant WhatsApp group. We have an extremely vibrant WhatsApp group, and in addition to that, we have started Discord room. The test server was NPF Financial. So this was the test when we were new, and some of you also joined that time. Martin is something, or in the very people have joined that. But after this testing phase was over, from the NPF, as you can see, financial, we went to NP Financials trading room. So this is the this is the one you need to be always. Please do not switch between these two servers, NPF Financial and NPF Financial Trading. This is the one which has gone live. Probably I can either archive or delete this NPF Financial server, isn't it, my dear friend Abraham?
Yeah, you can delete it. Just you can just right click on it, and there should be like a delete. Yeah, leave server.
Leave server, yeah.
Yeah. That should delete it because you're administrator. Yeah.
Brilliant. See, my goodness, too many questions, too many notifications. Not interested. Server too confusing. Server content members may be. No, this is no active in. There is no. I'm not interested in the others. All right. So other we can. Thanks for the feedback. I hope the other one will not be deleted, Abraham. Right?
Yeah, it'll be deleted. Yeah.
The other one will stay.
Yes, the other one will stay. The main group,
this is
the trading room, this should be fine. Yeah.
Fantastic. See, this is the advantage of having a brilliant guy like Abram, who is only 20 or 21, and he is doing a master's degree in AI, artificial intelligence, and you know how powerful this AI can be if we can actually automate. Although I don't like automation, but even if I don't like, doesn't matter, because millions of people doing automation. Some of our concepts which are extremely good, some of our concepts which are extremely good like this. So if we can automate this, thanks to possibly input from Abram, that will be great, and we can learn from him on the new world of artificial intelligence. I remember one of our other student. He was also very young, at the age of 22. He got a AI job in Singapore in a bank, and he's now trading. Maybe his pocket now is probably 20 or 30 million from the bank itself. Yeah, so very good. That is one. Alright, so talking about our own NP Financials trading room, what we have initially to start with, we have terms and conditions. You already know this. And not only NPF terms and condition, but of the NPF this thing capital NPF capital terms and conditions, and also the agreement of the. And then we have the welcome, and the latest was, yeah, again Marty and Nishanti from that old server. And then we have the rules. You need to be respectful, civil and welcoming. I think all of us are. And then from time to time announcements we do. And this section is a good one, because in whatever we do, this Discord is a fantastic thing to happen in this to us as human being, because it is a community building thing, and we can actually build a very robust, actually our target from NP Financials, maybe in 1 year or 2 years, Abraham can add, we are targeting 10,000 members in this vibrant community. So let's see how it goes. So once there, it commodity, and we can charge maybe for $10, $5 per month. That would be good. 8 commodities, 8 shares, 8 forex, 8 indices, 8 cryptocurrencies are in them, so it figure of 8. And this is the MT4 and MT5 for the time being. Instruments, thousands of there. And most important, this is the acronyms which is there, as you already know. An acronym is having a thread. You can do a thread. So we have done a thread, and in a thread, this second phase of acronym is this one. The third phase is from the Sweta. She got confused with C and CSB, crack and snapback. So we'll add that CSB and other small things in the thread. So keep on having an eye at if you are interested, like can break one, can not break two in the thread. So that's good. And from time to time, I think Ronak asked us to do this. We did that for the lot size on the our audition. So this is announcements. You don't have to do anything on the moderator admin. You don't have that rule assigned to you. So we'll have the in this trading, we have intraday, 4-hour, 12-hour, end of day, intermarket analysis, live trading. We have not started yet. Market video have not started yet. We have started only this for last 13 days, and in 13 days through our intraday posting from the beginning, fortunately, as we already proven to us for last 61 months, 80% of what we do, what we write, comes true. So this is also out of 13 days starting from 19th of the January, and you can see the time. You can see the time when it is posted. Yeah, when it is posted. If it is edited, I only edit the spelling or something like that. Otherwise, it will be as it is. So out of the 13 days, we were successful 11 days. So that's a good mark. Like first day we sold below 7310, and then we got 10 pips here. 10 pips. We generally have 3 targets out of this. ASX 200 primarily, which we discuss, and of course we can discuss Hong Kong if you actively participate, because Hong Kong Hang Seng 50, HK 50 or HS 50 depending on the broker, can be tradable from 12:15 Melbourne time, daylight saving on. Daylight saving off, it will be I think 10:15 if I'm not wrong, or 11:15. We'll find it out. And we have generally 3 targets every day. 10 pips for the first target, move stop loss to the break even, and then second target 10 pips, third target 10 pips. Or if the market is collapsing, we can hold. One day we started here at around 7,240, market collapsed, probably we got a big one, 7,230, so maybe 30 pips. So if this is happening, then we get full 1%. Our target though is only 0.3%. so if I'm getting net 0.3%, and then at the end of the week it will be 1.5%, at the end of the month it will be more than 6%, and at the end of the second month it will be 12%. So that is the 10% audition evaluation, which you all know. We have only 2 rules. One is the drawdown, and the second one is the drawdown of 4%, 5%, trailing and maximum. Be very careful that this one is a trailing. This is a trailing drawdown, and be very careful about this drawdown, because we have only two rules. Your account can go up to 110,000, but if you are going below 106,000, that will be possibly whatever the calculator says, 4%, and you'll be out. These are the only strict two rules which we are following, but thanks to your feedback, we will be improving. And these are the soft breaches, stop loss and closing open position, and maximum open alert. So if you are not following this, our technology will make you follow this. So we will close all the open positions which are not following our rules, but this will not be a hard breach. The hard breach is only daily and daily drawdown and maximum drawdown. And to know all the questions are answered here on the frequently asked questions, and also below here. So be very careful about the drawdown, otherwise I think you are all good, not a problem there. You have understood everything, and all the questions are answered here, because I have not got a single question from you or the others who are participating, like Kevin and Ankit and others. I have not got any question from them which is not explained here, but all the questions are welcome. And we have this agreement here. Please feel free to see the agreement between us and you. I think Sweta asked me, Partha, can you send me the agreement? I said it is already there. So this is the agreement. Please go through this if you are interested. Otherwise you can go to frequently asked question, because this frequently asked question is very important, and you know everything, how we calculate the trailing stop loss, how we calculate the drawdown, how we calculate everything, each and everything. I'll talk about this trading style. Some of your trader friends have actually understood their requirement on the style of their trading, and they have gone up to $1 million trading audition. Many of you have gone up to $500 and $250 depending on your style. Okay, coming back to our audition. So everyone have understood that we are only taking 0.3, and if we are getting 0.3 at the end of the second month, probably will be passing the audition. And whenever at the because we have started new, whenever at a step of 5 we are congratulating ourselves, because we need to celebrate. So first 5 days we went 5 out of 5, and then on the next 10 days we went 9. This is the 5 out of 5, and then next 10 after another 5 days we went up to 9 out of 10. One was this stopped out condition, or we closed the position, although market moved in our favor, but that was only 0.3%. That was only 0.3%. So we lost whatever the day we lost out of the 10 days. That loss was only this is the 1 day loss, and that was only 0.3, because we took 1/3. 1/3 of that, so that 1/3. So if now we are 13 days running, 11 days we are profitable, and the 2 days again we lost another day, again we actually lost only 1/3. So if we are not very comfortable about the market direction or our analysis, then we will write that possible 1/3. We never ask anyone to follow any one of our advice. Our job is to only share our experience with you. That's what we have been doing for last so many years. And when we are not comfortable with the market condition or volatility or liquidity or holidays or anything, like holidays in China probably can create a liquidity problem in Australia. Then in that case we'll write 1/3. This is one thing, and fortunately the 2 days which we hit our stop loss, that was 1/3 position, that is 0.3. 1/3 position. The other thing to read, how to read this, to read this is, initially we'll talk about this support and resistance at around 948 or 949. So if we are talking about more of our supports, then our bias would be to go long. So if we are talking more of support, like this one, I don't know why the first message was not or I cannot see the time. Abram, do you have any idea where the second one I can see the time on the left hand side? The first message I cannot see the time. See, this is 10:17 here.
Maybe click on the three dots on the right
May
side of the
click on the
sentence.
three dots. There is no time. That is time, but it is hidden by the logo, I think, icon, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, not a
Sorry.
problem. Not a problem. Yeah, so you can see the time apart from the first, which was hidden by the logo. So that's fine. You can see the time. So if so, point here is if we are talking about supports, then we are our bias is on to go long. So at the 948, 949, we did one day mistake. We posted our intraday analysis in our end of day section. We are sorry for that, but after seeing Arindam's message, I think we said that sorry, we are posting intraday in our end of day, and we eventually switched off. Yeah, sorry for that. So that's correct. So we did that. So our understanding and request would be at 9:48, 9:49. Please check both the rooms, intraday and yeah, to err is human, forgive is divine. So forgive us if we have done any mistakes. And so how to read this? If we are talking about resistance, then we are selling. And not selling means we are looking to sell. If we are talking about support, we are looking to buy. So that is number one. And the second point here is if we are if we are looking to buy, for example, the last day. Let's talk about the last day that is fresh in our brain. So far so good. Do you have any question? Last day was
Professor, just I got one question.
go forth.
For a NPF addition, are there any requirements on minimum number of trades per week or per day or per month or any instruments?
Yeah, I strongly recommend you to read these frequently asked questions and again your agreement and the offerings which you are taking. Again and again we are saying that there is no requirement. We have taken everything out. Only requirement is the daily drawdown of 4% and maximum trailing drawdown of 5%. There is no number of trades minimum maximum. There is no days minimum maximum 10, 30, 60. There is no monthly fee. There is no hidden cost. There is absolutely nothing, my dear Shri Utagi. So no
Beautiful.
minimum
Thank you
3
very
days,
much.
no maximum trading days, no monthly subscription, no hidden cost. Everything is no, 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 no restriction on strategies. Yeah. So we are even selected a broker who is giving almost 100 cryptocurrency. My goodness! If Baby Dogecoin is doing well, you can buy Baby Dogecoin. If the Shiba Inu is doing well, you can do Shiba Inu. If something else, Safe Moon is doing well, you can buy Safe Moon. Yeah, those are you are interested. Any other question?
Not on that. On the
No, no, no,
on the subjects I have posted. So.
Yeah, I know. So let's quickly
I had a question.
go.
I don't very well understand lots. I know you talk about lots a lot, but I don't know if I've not covered it yet.
Okay, no problem. So I'll explain that. Shweta is asking about lot. Lot is extremely confusing to a newbie. Lots is also known as, I will not write it down, just say you. It is written in the modules and unit. Lots is also known as position size, volume. I can write short form. So position size or volume or size, position size, volume, size, lot size. These are the 5 or 6 names which are given to lots. And not to add to the confusion of lots, in MT4 and MT5, MT4 and MT5, MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, lot is again can be misunderstandable in this case. So 0, let me write it down quickly. 1 in lot, that means the size, that is the quantity. Yeah, quantity. Another name is quantity. So far so good, Shweta?
Yep.
Yeah. So one lot in MT4, one lot in MT4 for Forex is for Forex is $10.
Okay.
$10 per pip, $10 per pip. Yeah. And then 0.1 lot in Forex, 0.1 lot in Forex is obviously $1, isn't it?
Yeah.
And but if you take 10 lots, in that case it will be lots, 10 lots will be $100.
Yeah.
Don't do this mistake unless and until you have a $1 million account. Yeah. No, that's fine. Many of you are having $1 million accounts in our audition actually, but you are starting, so that you have a smaller account size. That's fine, absolutely fine. So as a general rule, I would say this should be used. Let me start with this. This should be used. I'll start with this. This should be used if you have an account size of very roughly $10,000. This should be used if you have an account size of $100,000. $100,000, and this should be used. This should be used if you have a $1 million. Did I answer your question?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
100,000. But in ASX 200, and Hong Kong, one lot is one lot again. If you put 1 in MT4, it will be actually $1. So one lot in ASX, that is index, one lot in index is equal to 1.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Fantastic.
Not really, Partha. ASX one lot in MT4 is about $7.
$7.
Yeah.
But
$1, one lot in MT4, ASX is 10 Australian dollar. And one lot in HS50 in MT4 is 10 Hong Kong dollar. Yesterday I could crack it in the evening, how this fraction number is coming.
okay, repeat. ASX
ASX one lot in MT4 is 10 Australian dollar.
Okay.
HS50 one lot in MT4 is 10 Hong Kong dollar.
HS50. Okay, I'll listen to him. What he's saying. HK50 or HS50. One lot is
Yeah.
equal to
10 Hong Kong dollar.
10. Okay, this is AU dollar, and this is Hong Kong dollar. HKD. 10.
And Nasdaq 100 or Wall Street 30, one lot is 10 US dollar.
Okay. Nasdaq 100 is one lot is equal to 10 US dollar.
One lot is 10 US dollar.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Basically, I read through, it is picking up the local currency.
Yeah, it is definitely picking up the local currency. Yeah, thanks for that. I was only concerned about this fellow. I thought in Go Market it is $1, but you were saying in 8 camp it is 10, is it?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. Excellent, fantastic, brilliant. So what we can do, lot size thanks for that. Thank you very much for that. What I can do is we can go the announcement section and post it here so that it will be there forever. Yeah. Did I answer your question? Thanks to Nishanti and Arinda, Shweta.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Any other question?
But this what I told, this is with respect to 8 cap only. I have not seen any other broker. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. This will now come as edited because we edited 8 cap. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So that's very good. And yeah. So I was talking about support. So let's show you some example of our support and resistance. So let's go to our let's do it this in 5 minutes chart. 5 minutes chart for ASX. Okay, so I was talking this will be very helpful to for you to understand take advantage of the intraday because that is very fast. Believe me or not, it is extremely fast. Intraday is extremely fast, and that fast at the same time we are trading, we are writing, we are responding. My goodness, we go crazy. All right, so yeah, so 950. All right. So 950, if this is fourth, yeah, everyone remembers fourth had a big ram of 40 pips. Alright, so on the fourth we wrote that where is the start of the fourth? This is fourth, yeah. So we started with fourth, we got mixed up, isn't it? We started in the ASX, yeah, possible support. So we wrote on the fourth morning 958 possible support at 7020. That means what? When we are writing that, what we are seeing in our chart or what we are doing in our chart is already the 7020 950. I think this was the one we picked up. 950, this was the one we picked up as our support when we are at 950 before 950. Yeah, this is 945 before 9, this is 945. So before 950, before this is last one is at 940. This is 940 bar and this is 945. So when we are seeing this, we don't know the right hand side. No one knows the right hand side. Well, and one of the questions Sri Utagi actually asked, and I'm answering here, that the liquidity and the volume again. See, he has requested us to repeat. If we see nothing, it's very simple. Nowadays we are using liquidity, but initially we used all buyers in and all sellers in. If you remember, Sri, remember all sellers in, all buyers in. Yeah. So the same thing can be now termed as a liquidity. So liquid, to answer liquidity, if you see all sellers in like this fellow, I'll do all sellers in. Look at the magic of this analysis of NP Financials, all sellers in and all buyers in. So and liquidity, nowadays this is a liquidity bar, because what is liquidity? Liquidity means lot of water, lot of fluid, lot of anything. So lot of sell order or lot of buy order, that's a liquidity. That's it. Everyone is buying or selling, whatever it is. So this is a liquid bar, more relevant in daily chart, but it is also relevant in 5 minutes chart. So this is a liquidity bar, and look at the test here again. During the nylon session, New York and London nylon session, this fellow 230. And when we were in our session, because this time we were snoring, actually I am snoring, I don't know about Nishanti and Arindam, and Arindam is very well placed because it will be his evening 6 or 7 p.m, isn't it? Yeah, 14 minus 6 is 8:30. Indian time is 8:30 evening. How good is that? My goodness.
Nasdaq opens at 8 p.m. India time.
Oh my goodness.
Very jealous.
Very jealous. I'm very jealous. All right. Now going to even Perth. Perth is not bad. Sri Utagi probably agree, but Perth is 2 hours or 3 hours behind Melbourne. Yeah, Nishanti also knows.
It's 3 hours, yeah.
Oh my goodness. As we always say that Perth is near to India. India is
Pretty much.
India is 5.5 hours. Perth is 3 hours. What are you doing, Marty? In your place, go to India or
You must come down. You must come down and settle down in Perth.
that's it, Marty.
So
Interesting.
you should do one thing. You should close the HS50, take the flight, go to Perth, do the Nasdaq.
This is especially during this COVID or Omicron, this is the safest place, and our premier supports this. Yeah, so.
And
HS50 done, go to Perth, do the Nasdaq, come back to Melbourne.
that's it. And our
And this is one of the way I can increase my real estate price in Cebu.
coming to real estate, our dear friend Nishanti is already having couple of
Yes,
more
Nishanti.
hotels at Perth. We'll
Yeah.
be given discounted price, right, Nishanti?
I will really happy. Definitely come down and take all the rooms. Although all the rooms taken by firefighters like last few days.
Firefighters.
But I will do a NPF conference there, don't worry.
Yeah, we'll do definitely.
Yes.
After the COVID, we'll definitely go and do a
NPF
conference.
conference will be there in Perth.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
Right. I think fire going up there.
Yeah.
So it's all firefighters booked
Yeah.
for like few days. So
Yeah. All of us will fly, but yeah. Sri is already there. Ankit is there. Sri, Ankit, who has joined us in an audition. He was an old student of us. He is running a hotel chain in Perth.
Oh yeah. No, I haven't met him.
Mm.
I haven't met him.
Mm. Yeah, so I'll share the link with you and Nishanti. Ah,
Okay, no problem.
so this was the bar which we date at this intraday analysis for the last Friday. When we are here at 9:45, we wrote that the support can be at 7022. How? Why? You must ask how and why. You already know. You don't have to go anywhere. That's what the guarantee we give in trading, that if you are trained by NP Financials, you don't have to go to anywhere, even Google and or any other provider, or YouTube, or any internet to know why what we are doing and why we don't have to go, because this is the midpoint of the liquidity bar. If this is the midpoint of the liquidity bar at 7015, because this is roughly, this is the close minus open divided by 2 plus the open. So this is the 70 roughly 15. This is the liquidity bar, because this, look at this bar size at 805, 805. And if you have done share trading with us and you know what is happening on the pre-opening session of ASX 200, that you know that orders, clients are placing the orders to buy BHP, buy Rio Tinto, blah 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 blah, buy. Millions of buy orders are coming in on this 4th. So please understand this, what I'm saying now. This is exactly how it works, no more, no less. From the, because you forget and you probably disregard the timing pages of module 2 unit 1 of share trading, and we have clearly mentioned that from 7 to 10 brokers accumulate, the brokers including Commonwealth Bank of Australia, the biggest broker, accumulates order from their clients, millions of orders to buy more than thousands of shares in ASX listed. Yeah, we trade 200, but there are thousands of companies which are listed between 30 million to $2 billion in ASX. They are listed, so they are getting order, buy sell. Their computer is analyzing, pressing the buy or bid, pressing the ask, accumulating the volumes, and this drama, this game is going on for 3 hours, and then market opens boom at 9:50. How, where, when, why? All these questions should come to you at 10 o'clock when the market opens. The ASX 950 is the index. When the markets are open, like ANZ and all those things, all these orders which are getting placed from 7 to 10 are mathematically added up with their volume. So so price multiplied by volume plus price multiplied by volume plus price multiplied by, so kind of supercomputer will be doing this, and then this computer comes to an agreement that yes, depending on from 7 to 10, whatever orders we have got for the 200 constituents, this is 7 o'clock, for this for the 200 constituents, whatever order we have got, this is the open price for ASX 200 on Friday 4th at 10 a.m. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So if that is the case, so we need to pay heed to, we need to be serious about what is being done from 7 to 10. 7 to 10, no one knows the right hand side, everyone knows the left hand side. We say everything about the left hand side, but we forget everything about the left hand side. As we said, 7 to 10 you need to see what has happened specifically on 7 to 10, of course on the previous support and resistance. So based on all those things, based on the nylon session of low and the crack and snap back of the nylon session and the order being placed from 7 to 10, we got a higher low here, so we say that it is a support. So when we say at a support, we prefer to buy at that support, my dear friend. We prefer to buy or sell at that point. So our one of the pending order would be at 7022. 7022. I don't know whether our orders will be filled or not, and the other one will be placed at 7040. Because why? See, I told you, Ronak, I think I was comparing. I get these questions millions of times from everyone, and I always stick to my only one answer to these millions of one question coming from millions of people. That I want to learn. They are coming from a subconscious mind characteristic that I want to learn trading in 1 month. Then I start with what is your background. They say engineering, medical science, accountant, law, blah. I then say, see, I got fortunate to pass the entrance examination, and I was trained in for engineering for 4 years. If you are a medicine practitioner, you are trained in medicine for 8 years. If you are a lawyer, you are trained in 5 years. Abram is a student, and he is being trained in he will be trained in AI for 2 years, and then masters, and before that BA bachelor's in 3 years, right, Abram?
Sorry.
How many months you will be trained in your AI in masters?
Right now I'm doing summer class for AI. I'm still doing my 3rd year for ICT, and then I'll be
Third year.
doing AI after. Yeah.
Fantastic. So he what he said, thank you for that. 3 years plus 2 years. So that's what I say. So if every business, everything, whether it is become BSc, then nothing, and business, it is minimum of 3 years and maximum of 9 to 10 years in case of law and medicine. So why trading is different? It is not. So if I compare only 4 years, take an average of an engineer, or engineering is not required to trade, medicine is not required to trade, accountancy is not required to for trading. With all the respect to artificial intelligence is not required to trade. Only a common sense is required to trade, because it is a very simple. If it is not simple, it is not working. So I was comparing Ronak, if you remember, first year, if you are in the first year of trading, first 6 months, then possibly you are in the first year of engineering, and then you are learning forex. Then in this when you migrate to when you actually diversify from forex to shares and commodity, then you are doing a second year or third year, in your this thing, learning process. This is the first year baby infancy, and this is the second year of engineering, commodity and share trading, and then you go to third year, you do bonds, indices and cryptocurrencies, and the fourth year you do intraday trading. No, in the third year you do in cryptocurrency and intraday, and the fourth year, this is not one-to-one scale. Fourth year can be 12 months, but in the last stage you do what you see. So the only difference between placing a trade at 7022 to go long and placing a trade to go 7040 to go long, that this is little bit safe compared to this one. That's why we never give this bounce call, but we take the bounce call. It is up to you. So 7022 price never came back. See, if you only place the order at 7022, you'll be 70% filled in, and 30% of the days you will be not filled in. So that's what we place two, one at 7022, one is 7040, but always you will be filled in here. So did I add some value to this initial comment of our intraday? Do you have any questions?
One question here. When you're placing the order at 7020, say, what will be your stop loss point at that point of time?
Yeah, stop loss would be around there, previous low.
Previous swing low.
Previous swing low. Yeah, in this case, let me set this correctly. Yeah, this one here, which is what is it? 6993. Yeah. And any other questions?
Basically, so for intraday, when you are going for a long, your stop loss is always the previous swing low, and going short, previous swing high.
Not always. Nothing is always in. I never use this term always in trading, because most of the time. Why? Because if I'm seeing this liquidity bar, I'll depending on my risk appetite. If I'm a very aggressive risk, nothing is wrong in being a risk aversive person, risk taking person, or balanced person. Nothing is wrong. No one is wrong. Only thing is that if you are risk aversive, then possibly you will place the stop loss here. If you are risk taker, you will place the stop loss below the midpoint of this big bar. If you are a
Partha sir,
risk aversive, you'll place the trade. Did I answer your question, Arindam?
Yes. Yes.
Go,
Got it.
Sri.
yeah. What happens behind the scene or in the exchange? Why that pullback happens to the what is that the support?
This point.
Yeah, after the big buyers in bar or a liquidity bar.
Yeah. That's interesting actually. I have a thought on that.
Yeah, go.
Yeah. So if I'm a big buyer, I'm going to buy. So I need a sell order. See, if the market continuously goes up, nobody will place a sell order easily.
Correct.
So the market is dripping. I go and collect the sell orders to something to add to my buy order.
Yes.
Otherwise, I will not be able to fulfill my buy order.
Yes.
So what typically a big broker will do here, when the market has already gone up, he will do a crash sell to bring the market down so that everybody starts selling. Then he will place a buy order at that liquidity point and try to pull it up.
That's correct. Exactly. Brilliantly answered, Arindam. That's very good. And the other one is obvious from our support resistance perspective, that if no one is buying at the resistance. So if no one is buying at the resistance, but Arindam answer is 100% correct. Just to add my 2 cents on that, plus what Arindam said is 100% correct. Plus, if we are buying from here because of a support, if we are buying at 6994 and we are covering our position at 50 pips, my dear, 50 pips, then what happens from here? From some people who are buying here, professionals are booking profit a little bit, so they are secured for the day, and again they are ready to buy there. So that was my 2 cents in addition to what Arindam brilliantly said. Did I answer your question, both of us, Sri?
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah, no problem.
All
Yeah,
right.
understood.
Going back to, so that those are the 2 things which we do, but never jump on our support to buy or resistance to sell unless and until you have back tested this 1,000 times. Believe me, we have done tens of thousands of times. So if you have done thousands of times, so you can do that. So these are the way we are doing this intraday analysis. Do you have any question on the intraday analysis?
I have one more question, not on ASX. More yeah, on this chart. Yeah. Here you have this NPF bars there. Now for a market where the NPF bars are not available, how do you visualize the reversal in a intraday?
You mean these bars are absent?
No. Your bottom histograms are not there.
Histograms.
Yeah.
No. These histograms will be there. These histograms will be there. When you do the intraday trading, as you are doing now, you'll be presented with this coding in which these bars will be there. This bars as well as these histograms will be there. What is the difference between these bars and this histogram? If we are seeing red, we are not panicking because the histogram is not yet red.
Yeah, that's very important, because if you see the if you pull up the Nasdaq 100 of the last Friday, it was a massive up and down. HK was one-sided, but Nasdaq 100 was basically up and down. And if you see, one 5-minute bar had 120 points in that. 120 points in one bar.
Oh my goodness.
So taking a long and then it go up, and then suddenly it drops by 120 points, but it goes up again. But there this histogram is very, very important.
Yeah. So let's see what our histogram has done for Nasdaq. He has given.
That will be interesting to see.
Yeah. So let's go to
Nasdaq Friday opening first 1.5 hour.
Intraday. Let's go to our intraday and then let's make it Nasdaq. Is it?
Yeah, Nasdaq 100.
I'm sleeping that time, but I went to bed last Friday late because of the non-farm payroll, but nothing happened. Nasdaq one.
Yeah,
This is
top
the
one. Yeah.
ETF. No, we don't do.
No. Not ETF. Just the Nasdaq 500. Nasdaq 100.
Yeah, this is the one. US Tech. They say US.
US Tech 100. Yeah. US Tech 100.
Unbelievable. All right. So this US Tech is 14,000.
You see, your green bar remained, and that's where I panicked.
All right, so let's see Nasdaq. Bring it here. So this is our Nasdaq on that day. That was
5 minutes.
this is on 5 minutes chart. And yeah, so it came down a little bit for initially, not little bit, 6,000, 14,627 to 14,500, so that is 100 pips. And then it went up from 14,503 to till our green histogram was there to 700, so this is 200 points there. So this is the advantage of these big fellows like Nasdaq, and 177 pips down, and then here to here 288 pips, but our
Oh, man.
288 pips, but our green came from here and stays till this point, and the red came from there, red came from here and stays till here. Alright, so we got a little bit less than what the market gave. 100% is impossible. So
Yeah.
we get from this low to this high 76 pips, and from remember I am counting from the high to the, and from this high to this low 184 plus 76 is 215 at 60.
Oh
Not
God.
bad,
Yeah.
not bad, isn't
What bad? You
it?
can't get anything more than that. That's like a done for the week.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the beauty of our,
100.
yeah, that's the beauty of our intraday. Everything, whatever we do, we try to do it in the best of the ability of our. And where did
Yeah,
I?
otherwise this creates a huge nervousness. If you go back to the chart,
Hmm.
if you're not having that histogram,
Hmm.
there was a huge fall in between, which was actually holding here,
Yeah,
left
that's
side.
yeah, exactly correct.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly correct.
Okay.
All right. Any other question?
yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I got. I have posted 2 questions on the
All right.
on
So
the
we'll go
ASX
to
200.
all right. So in the chat, is it?
Yeah, in the chat, please.
Okay, so let's go to Sri. Could you please explain volume spread analysis for ASX 200? Alright, and then please explain what is no demand day and how to take advantage of end of day. The beauty of Sri Utagi, along with being with us for last 6 years, he is having the ability to punch 8 questions in one question. My goodness, I'm so scared seeing Sri's question.
Sri is prepared for the day when we'll have 1,000 students together, where we'll ration that one question per student. Sri is ready now.
Unbelievable. All right, so yeah, so my agenda on the I think Discord is all, done. Do you have any specific question on Discord? In the 4 hour, what we are doing, we'll be more active on this 4 hour because our auditions starts Monday, finishes Friday, and our 4 hour also starts Monday and finishes Friday. So then 4 hour will be more active. 4 hour will be posting 4 hour trades, and then in 12 hour also will be active twice a day, once in the morning 11 o'clock and once in the night 11 p.m. And end of day we are quite active, and we are posting. Remember, this is in addition to our asset class evaluation, this is in addition to our strategy, this is in addition to our trade idea, this is in addition to our blog posting, all this and WhatsApp discussion, this is in addition to everything. And in addition to that, we are identifying double bottom and so on. And if you are a professional, you will place the buy order here at 113.50. I have been telling this specifically, I remember, to Marty, and he has improved a lot, and I told him one thing only: always try to buy in a red bar, always try to sell in a green bar. Marty, you remember? Marty's mic.
I do remember that quite well, Partha.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, so that has actually probably helped him to improve his bottom line. So we can always do that. And then yeah, so end of day we are quite active on that. Always try to buy on a red bar, always try to sell a green bar. And then apart from, yeah, we saw a very interesting thing on the last day, I think. We saw gold messed it up itself on the 200, and then Apple got a bounce from the weekly, and then Google got a bounce from the 200. Look at this big bounce, my goodness. When Google the 200 crack and snap back, CSB Sweta happened here, and you can go long here. And then we don't know whether the Google EPS is coming good or bad. Number two. Number one is Google decided to what is that English, when they split, stock split, sorry, my English. Right. So, now I can speak French, Spanish, any language. You know how? Thanks to
Alexa.
Google.
thanks to Google Translator. When my when our international clients are asking questions in their own time, in Spanish, in French, in African language, we are answering them either in English or in Spanish, French, and thanks to Google, it has improved a lot. It has improved a lot, and speak recognition will also be improved a lot when we first saw 10 to 15 years back. So what is that happening in the trading? Crack and snap back here, and then Amazon crack and snap back here. When we posted here on the crack and snap back here, and you saw Amazon the next day, what happened here? This happened to Amazon. Look at that. The crack and snap back was here, and the look at this bar. My goodness. And this is the red bar you should buy, because this did not break the 2. Small and simple rule will actually, they say, a key to the ruler can make millions. Facebook, we failed. Facebook. My goodness. Facebook was not that bad. It only posted I think 3 point what was that EPS, I forgot. Facebook, let's quickly see the Facebook EPS came bad, because that's why it tumbled like crazy. My goodness. Meta Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, it actually came 3.67, and the prediction was 3.84, and look at this bar. Oh my goodness, it stopped us out. Anyway, we lost money here when we went long here. But apart from Facebook, we made money in most of the others, or all of the others, in Amazon, in Google, in Tesla. We did good, very good. So that was end of day, and then intermarket analysis also we will possibly post more. We prefer to post the correlation between dollar index and gold, between Aussie dollar and copper, between euro dollar and gold, between natural gas and oil, between heating oil and natural gas. If we see something, they are very seasonal, we'll post something. So that concludes my first agenda on the Discord room. Please take advantage of this, and please ask your friends to join us. At the time being, it is free, but it can be chargeable. Do you have any question on this Discord? Abram, was I all right on my Discord presentation?
Yeah, everything looks fine. Yeah, it's really good.
Fantastic. Thank you for that. I always go to the master. So this Abram is master in Discord. All right. So let's go to Sri Tagi's question. What he has posted. He has posted. Could you please explain volume spread analysis for ASX 200? All right. So volume spread analysis into ASX 200. Let's do that. Difficult question. Alright, so ASX 200. It's best to be read in the. Okay, let me go to that. Otherwise, most of the people who has not done share trading will not possibly understand what is volume spread analysis. But when I take this master class on the monthly basis, I always prefer to add a little bit to even 2 cents value to the people who are new, like some people who are doing forex don't know about share trading, obviously. Some people who are doing intraday don't know about commodity trading, obviously. That's why Marty Sri has done everything, and most of our old students have done everything, shares, forex. So let's go to the instruction based discussion and go to the share trading to just touch upon the volume spread analysis, and it is in module 2, isn't it, Sri, Marty?
Module 2. Module 2.
Module 2, unit 2, correct?
Unit 2.
No.
No, module 2.
Sarindam has also done volume spread analysis, module 4, is it?
Yeah.
I can go to my index. I have an index in which I know where it is exactly. No, not this one. So maybe module 3, definitely.
Module 4. Module 3, unit 2.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Module
3
Module
unit
3,
2.
unit 2.
Thank you for that. Is it
Module 3, unit 2 or module 2, unit 3. Either of the two.
module 2? And then go unit. I think this is
Yeah, module 2, unit 3. Volume
Yeah.
spread.
volume spread. Yeah, Sri, you can revise your analysis there. In volume spread analysis, what we see is we first define what is a volume first, and then we define what is a no demand day and no selling day, and then no supply day, and then we go to bullish and bearish, and then we do to no selling or no buying. So here comes the volume spread analysis. Volume spread analysis says, okay, any volume related thing, thanks to Arindam, module 2 unit 3, any volume related analysis should be seen in a trending market. If the market is not trending, please do not go and confuse yourself to take advantage of volume spread analysis. In a trending market, volume spread analysis is extremely. What does it mean? It means that this is a uptrending market, isn't it? If this is a uptrending market, then the volume spread analysis says that if any bar volume is less than the previous 2 bar, 1 2 previous 2 bar, and the range is very low, between this range means high minus low, range is very low, or I'll not use spread, because spread is also used between the difference between bid and ask. So, range is high minus low. So volume is less than the 2 days and range is low. Range may not be less than the 2 days, but range is high minus low is compared to the other ones are less. Then there is a trap. That professionals are creating a trap, that they are saying that they are selling. Actually, they are, as Arindam said, they need to buy, so they need to sell, place sell order, small quantity, and we need to buy here. Now going back to the ASX on the volume spread analysis. So you have to go and add an indicator called volume. You write VOL. VOLUME, volume. ASX. What time frame, Sri?
15 minutes, please.
15 minutes. All right. So let's go to 950. So 950. Yeah. 950 to 6. 950 to 4. Sorry. 950 to 4. This is 4. Yeah, this is the highest. Don't go to this bar because of the closing, it is not good. All right. So let's see a trending market. So if this is a trending market going up, correct, forget about these lines. Yeah, these lines were more for end of day. So this is from pre-market to the opening, it is going up, isn't it? When the trend is set up, like this is a trend set up market, because possibly either buyers are getting in here, and then this fellow did not close below, 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 you can buy. And this is the 200 crack and snap back here, Shweta. And then let's see volume spread analysis. On this time, when we see this bar, this bar here is having less volume than the previous two, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Then the range of this bar is also not big. The high minus low is not as big as this one, or this big, 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 or this big. Range is also moderate, not small but moderate. So what does it mean? It means that there is a trap of these professionals to appear that they are selling. They are actually not selling, either booking profit or putting a test order, trapped order, and they are buying again. And this fellow we can buy here on the volume spread analysis, on this one here or on this one here. This is again less than the 2, this is again on the less than the 2, and the spread is also, and the range is also low, so we'll buy here either on the high taken out or on the close. Did I answer your question?
Good, beautiful. Thank you.
Alright, next question Sri has asked, please explain. I think I already answered that, but he's saying please explain no demand day and how to take advantage of end of day and intraday trade. What is no demand day and how to take advantage of end of day and intraday trading? Means what? Can you elaborate?
So, so what is no demand day on this one? Yeah. So this bar. So which one is the no demand bar?
No demand day on a daily, is it?
Yeah.
You want me to do in ASX or any other?
ASX, please. So ASX can be traded daily as well.
Of course. In the index trading, in the index trading, if in the index trading, bonds and indices, which you already done, you can do index trading on a 2-day and daily. Alright.
Okay.
No demand day. No demand day. No demand day is actually same. What we discussed. No demand with narrow range. Narrow range means high minus low is small. Sorting days, that means to amateurs it is appearing as short, occurs when volume does not support a rally. So the price is rally generally means uptrend. Rally generally means uptrend, and when in an uptrend volume is coming down. When in an uptrend volume is like this is uptrend from here to here. From here to here is the uptrend or downtrend? Uptrend. And volume is going up or down?
Up.
And this volume is bullish or bearish?
It is a bullish volume.
Why?
Because price is also up and up.
Brilliant.
Volume is also up.
Fantastic. You remember, unbelievable. Alright. Very good. So this is bullish volume, and price is going up, volume is going up, and all of a sudden price is coming down, and then volume also dying down. See? Yeah. So when spreads are narrow with less volume than the previous 2 days that we already discussed, it indicates no demand. So no demand days will help you to pinpoint, as I did in front of you, this bar and that bar on the 15 minutes chart. When professional operators are making the market up or down, that's what Arindam said, to trap you. That's why I always say buy a red bar, sell a green bar, so that you are not trapped into a poor trading position. That means you are selling here, not you means the amateurs. I'm not saying that you are amateur, but people who are amateurs will selling here, but professionals will buy there, and this is no demand day.
Why that? Just another there. Why the 2 days came from? Why not it's 3 days, or why not it is 1 session? Why is that?
Fantastic question, but the answer, brilliant answer would be it has not been invented by NP Financial, so we don't know the reason.
Okay. So is that? I mean, why not it's 3 days?
Even if it anyone wants to answer, Marty or Arindam or Ronak? Where is Ronak? Sleeping, is it?
I think 2 days is enough to remove the noise.
Yeah, true, very true.
Okay.
Very true.
Basically, the noise. What you go for at a higher range is noise. Basically, removal of the noise. See, otherwise, intraday you can look at 1 minute chart, but 1 minute chart will have a lot of noise. So 5 minute chart, if you see, noise is reduced and the trend is more visible. Basically.
Yeah.
Similarly, in a end of day, even single day chart you can look at actually. It gives a sense, but you might get a sense of little noise. You will see a lot of range outside the open and close. So So if you go to 2-day, those normally gets nullified.
Yeah.
So
2 days. Yeah, I think
So,
on the Arindam has answered. I don't have anything to add. Yeah, go. Thanks,
so
Arindam.
let's say if I'm trading four hourly trading,
Hmm.
and if 2 days means it's 8 hours, I mean 2 sessions, will that be enough?
Repeat.
Let's say if I'm trading 4-day, a 4-day chart,
Hmm.
sorry, 4-hour chart,
Hmm.
4 hours,
This is 4 hour. Yeah.
4 hourly.
Hmm.
So to measure my 2 days, I mean equivalent to 2 volume, is it 2 periods of 4 hours will be enough?
If I have understood your question, you are asking how many periods of 4 hours make 48 hours? That is 12.
No. Let's say to analyze the volume for 2 days, 2 consecutive days,
Yeah.
the volume has to come down, and
Yeah.
we have to measure the range.
Yes.
So that's called no demand day or no demand bar. Yeah?
Correct.
So in the 4 hourly session,
Mhm.
so do I need to look for 2 periods or 2 lots of 4 hours,
Yes.
which is 8 hours? Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah. So if you are asking that if I make this 4 or 4 bars, yeah. Now I understand your question.
4 hours.
Yeah,
4
4 bars. So you have to see 4 bars. You have to see 4 bars. Like if you see this one, if you see this bar, this
Yeah.
bar, this bar is very small compared to the previous two, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the bar and this is also not very big. This range is also very moderate, not small, moderate.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can go long here. But my thing is I'll go long on a red bar. But from your volume spread analysis, yes, your understanding is correct.
Okay. Understood.
Okay.
Understood. Good.
All right. So next
Thank you.
question he is asking for NPA body.
So-
Go.
Yeah. So I complete. You have answered all these questions on the chat room. Then we can go back to our email session.
Okay.
Basically, the trade size calculations for all the instruments.
Minimum number of trades per week or month? I said no. Yeah. Ronak,
Yeah,
little one is next to me and shouting like no tomorrow. Now, think of your better half, Ronak. What she is going through. Unbelievable. On 5 minutes of noise, he was saying that there is no tomorrow for him.
So Ronak is in a HK50 mode today.
Unbelievable. She is at shopping. She is at shopping. All right. Okay. So in between answering questions on the Google Meet, before I go to email questions, I would like to answer one question from Arindam. He asked me this question on the divergence front. Divergence, Arindam, in front of you, we have a black line. We'll give you when we are at that stage. Set it up. And the divergence is something in physics and in any other thing in trading also. Divergence is something after a trend. After we need to see after a trend. After a trend, like this is a downtrend. This from here to here it is a downtrend. After a downtrend, if we see preferably at the bottom right hand corner, and Valinder is very good at this divergence and relative divergence. So if we have to see that the swing low, of course there are many requirement from there are many requirements from the technical perspective to become a successful divergence. Otherwise, every now and then there will be divergences. So what we are saying is, first thing first, a bullish divergence should appear. A bullish divergence should appear after the end of after the downtrend. So this is a downtrend, and then we are comparing two swing low. This is a swing low. This is a swing low. So we are comparing two swing low, and the second swing low should be less than or at least equal to the first swing low. So this swing low is less than this swing low, and corresponding our divergence line should be higher. So this line should be higher. So I can delete volume. Yeah. So this black line, if I now You may say that this is not the swing low of the, yeah, this there is in that case this there is no there is not always one-on-one pointers here, like this bar will point this blue, black line, or this bar will point that black. We need to see our price coming down, and then we need to see price coming down, and then this black line is going up. How do I know the black line is going up? So if I do this, you can see the black line is gone up, because here the black line reading is minus 48.13, and here the black line divergence line is minus 46, so that has gone up. So when price goes down after a downtrend, and like this swing low goes down, but the divergence line refuses to do that, then there is a divergence, and we'll close our position here. But the success rate of the divergence will again depend on, I was telling even yesterday to Valinder, the success rate will depend on this close, the third bar close, third bar close should be higher than the second one. So that was the bearish divergence, and the bullish divergence I would like to show that when this is a swing high, and that was a swing high. So this was a swing high, and that was a swing high. So when then this is uptrend, and this is happening at the top right hand corner of the chart, whatever time, 88 units, 48 units, whatever. So when the price is going up by after a uptrend at the top right hand corner, and the divergence, our divergence line is coming down, and this close is lower than this, then there is a very high probability that price will come down, like like a high probability price will go up. Did I answer your question?
Yes.
All right. Any other question on this?
So basically, price going down, but divergence line is going up.
Yes.
That's like one of the indicators.
Yeah, this is for the up.
Obviously, the context. Yeah, context has to be there.
100%. Without context, all this will be failures. All right. So, anyone having any other question? All right. If not, I'll go to Sri Uttagi's questions on the email. Is it an email or what's SMS, Sri?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, email.
So he is bombarding. That's good actually. I like it, because I always say ask questions, otherwise you suffer in silence. So he's saying everyone should follow Sri. He's saying this. Please explain trade size calculation for shares, commodities, and index trading. I think I already did. But again, if you have not got it, please get it from support@npfinancials.com.au. And that trade size calculation, I think I shared with the interested people who asked me, or at least support@npfinancials.com.au, about trade size calculation. Tradable instruments, January backlinks. Right, let me find out where is it. Sample trade. So I'll write sample. This all I'm doing in my Excel. Please bear with me. Yeah, this is the one. If you are not having access to this one, Sri, please write an email to this. We have because this is very difficult for, not difficult, it's not rocket science, but anyway, but to us it is difficult because we are not student of first year or second year that we have done 25 years back. Alright. So what we have done, we have done all in one sample. That's what I think Sri is asking. Sri, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, so first thing first, this blue from A to G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, this are the manual entries, ME, manual entries, and this column J is manual entry, and then column T and U are manual entries. So apart from this, all these are calculated by the compute by our coding. So you don't have to change anything, please don't change anything. So what you have to do, you have to write instrument ASX for example, and then the date in American English, not in German English or French English or Australian English or British English, they hate each other, sorry. And then asset class, you need to do index. For ASX it is index, for Aussie you have to write Forex, for Apple and you have to write share. You cannot write shares with an S at the end, or stock or stocks, you cannot write that, you have to write share. That's why I have given plenty of examples, 20 of them. And at the end of the last three letters must be your term currency, Aussie or USD or CHA, whatever it is, whatever it is. So if you are trading Apple at USD, you need to write USD, otherwise everything will go wrong. So first thing first, last three letters should be your term currency, which calculates profit and loss, then the date, then the asset class in the correct format, index, forex, shares, commodity. You cannot write commodities, no. Then this is, you can write anything, 4 hour, 2 hour, 12 hour, there is no restriction here. This is the restricted field, so I would probably bold it. And then this is unrestricted, you can write anything, D2, D12, 4 hour, anything. And this is the long or short, L for long, S for short. And this is your entry price, either at the close or low minus pips, high plus entry distance, and this is your stop, high plus entry distance or low minus entry distance. And based on this, your stop loss is automatically calculated based on the spread. Supposing you want a safety of 20 pips, so if the high is 6620, it will be 6600. If it is 7510, it is 7410. If you don't want any safety and you do press 0, it will be calculated accordingly. But I want a safety, so I may minimum I do 10 pips. Minimum I do 10 pips. So far so good, understood?
So, are there any notes for the some of the instruments? Entry is you have to calculate you have to add the decimal points. Yeah.
No decimal place.
So here no decimal points, including the gold. Yeah. Okay, it's no decimal points. Yep. Okay. So far so good, yeah.
Okay, and the audition size or your personal account, whatever it is. If it is 100,000, it is 100,000. You need to write. If it is 1 million, you need to add one more zero, 1 million here. Yeah, and then the risk could be 10,000. Risk could be 10,000, 1% maximum. Yeah. So if you have $1 million account and your 1% is $10,000, then for it will automatically calculated for this ASX trade, the position size would be 37, and if you are entering at 6874 long and you are exiting at 7330, you are gaining a pips of 459, because 7333 minus 6874 is 459. Anyone disagrees? And stop is entry minus stop, so 6874 minus 6610 is 264. So we are taking this trade ASX with 264 pips stop loss, and we are getting 459 pips, and we are getting 1.74, and we are getting $17,000. We took a risk of 10,000. The month was December, automatically coded from here. Day was for Friday, automatically got it from here. Pip cost, this is important. Pip cost, you need to come once a week to fill this green portion, my dear friend. Only fill in the green portion. I need to write.
Okay.
Only fill. What is this filling? Yeah, fill. I was filling FWL. Unbelievable. Only fill in the green cells. Yeah, see, I also know English. All right, so only fill in the green cells. Yeah, so how to make this? I can make this. So I will do this and then do that, merge and center, and then vertically also merge and center, and then color I'll make it green, deep green. Yes, that's it. Only if fill in the green shell. So you have to come once a week, Saturday Sunday, and write this. Go to your list. Go to your list in your Forex. Go to your list in your Forex here, and write down. Let me write down with you. That Aussie USD, if it is 0.7055, here you have to do the decimal, my dear friend. So 7055, here you do 0.705, that changes everything. And then we need to do, I have actually have a pip, where is my pip? Yeah, this is the pip. So where this coming, I don't know. Delete from pip cost. So these are the five things you need to have. So Aussie yen is 81.53, so you have to write down here. There is not much of change, but any change, 81.53 you need to write down. And then Euro Aussie is 1.6180, Euro Aussie 1.6180, and then Aussie CAD is 0.9034, so 0.9034, and then Aussie Swiss is how 0.6552, so 0.6552, and I'm done for the week. Are you all right? Got it?
Yeah, I got a question. So
Go.
So for example, if you look at the Apple, on the row number 16, it is 830 something. What's the position size?
830.
It's, 830. So how? So we are entering 830 as a position size, isn't it?
Yeah, because we are having
in the trader platform.
Because we are getting a $10,000, $1 million account. If you change this to 100,000, it will be 83. It will be 83.
Okay.
And if you want 0.3 suggestion, you can divide it by 0.3. You can divide it 0.3. So this 27 we are getting 83 divided by 0.3 is 27. Okay. So far so good, everyone?
Yeah, I'm good.
And then well, this is important. We got a percentage 1.74, that's fine. If it is 0.3, then it is less. Then this is important. T and U is important, because in T we'll write I am all these things, all buyers out, all sellers out. We'll combine them and write ABSO. If we are getting out at exiting, these are the exit book profit reasoning. Divergence, then if it is relative divergence, if it is double top DT and double bottom DB. And in column U we need to write HLTO and close, high low taken out and close. Did I answer your question?
Okay, so this safety 10 pips is in addition with the stop, is it?
Yeah, this is for the spread. This is for the spread.
Okay.
Yeah. If it is rough rice, you have to make it 60. If it is live cattle, 40, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Otherwise 10, 20 is good enough. I prefer 20. That's good.
So let's say the stop is 274 for the first one. So actually it is 264. Then
254 plus 20. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, understood. Okay, so I will request for this calculator.
Yeah, please do that.
Okay.
Any other question? Anyone having any question? Alright, next question is, could you please provide a trade size calculator for all the asset class? I already did, isn't it?
I got it. Yeah.
Please repeat explanation between different liquidity and volume. I think I already did. Liquidity and volume. Liquidity is nothing but our all buyers in and all sellers in, and volume is we already discussed. What is the liquidity indication in Forex, shares, index, commodities? Nothing. Only the only the understanding of our all buyers in, all sellers in, and then all buyers out, all sellers out, I think that's it.
Okay, good.
Good, very good. All right. Now I'll go to one question which Marty has pointed out. Thanks to that. And then I'll ask one question to Nishanti as well, because Nishanti has given us one opportunity to one food for thought. So her food for thought was this chart. So let me bring this chart. Alright, this is the food for thought for Nishanti. Nishanti, can you please explain where to enter, where to put the stop loss, where to take the profit, or how do you read this chart? Nishanti, I did not get it.
No, it's just like, it's like generally like what is the strongest currency at the moment, and then like weakest currency, so you can just kind of have estimate like how to go, kind of thing.
So if I've understood correctly, this is what date? Whatever date you posted, isn't it? I'll go and see that. So at this point, it is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock Melbourne time.
I can't remember the time I looked at it. Like I think it's maybe it's US. I think it's a US like site.
US.
Like it's
US 3 hour would be 3 p.m. Hour would be
something like that. Yeah.
1 a.m. right?
Yeah.
Because we are 14 hours behind. So 1 a.m. I'll go and see 1 a.m.
I mean, it's like update regularly. Like it's like if you want to go, like whenever you trade, like if you want to go and have a look, who's doing, who's the weakest at the moment and everything, because that's kind of help you, trade pace kind of thing.
All right. So let's see. Thanks, Nishanti. At 3 p.m. US New York, 3 p.m. 1 a.m. our time. USD is strengthening, isn't it? This is USD, correct?
Yeah.
On that date. All right. So let's go to that. And you posted on what date?
I could just
You post
last Friday or something. Yeah, I can't. It's my phone. It's not.
no problem. Forget about that. Thursday. So let's go to Thursday on dollar index. 1 a.m. 1 a.m. So what time frame should I use? 5, 15, 1 minute?
Yeah, 5 minutes maybe.
5 minutes. All right. Let's go there. And then 1 o'clock our time. I think 1 and 3 p.m. in United States. 3 p.m. in
It'll be 5 a.m.
5 a.m. our time, is it?
Yes,
Yeah,
16 hours
5
behind. So
5. You all agree? 5 a.m.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, 16 hours. So
EST. 7 a.m. They are saying 7 a.m.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, 7 a.m. At my place, 7 a.m. 3 p.m. EST is 7 a.m. 7 a.m.
Yeah, New York is on a winter time, you are on a summer time.
Yeah, that's correct.
At the moment, it's 16 hours behind. So
Yeah, so
Yeah.
7 a.m. I go to 7 a.m. here. 7 a.m. here. 7 a.m. this bar. So this bar, I as per your chart, I should go on the Thursday. I'll go to Thursday. So this is Friday. Thursday. Thursday 7 a.m. The Thursday 7 a.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a.m. 6:35. 7. So as per that chart, the US dollar is strengthening from 7. Let's take a buy here. And everyone understood the relationship we're trying to establish between that and this?
Yeah, the strength and the movement.
Movement. So 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Thursday. I'm still confused, but because the post was on Sunday, Thursday. So Thursday 7 a.m. So Thursday 3 p.m. Our Friday 7 a.m. Yeah, I think I'm correct, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah,
let's
yeah.
see. Yeah, let's see what it does. So it came down or went up?
Down.
It down. And that fellow was saying, whosoever has done that brilliant job, is saying us from 7 a.m. in buy and market coming down, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
with all due respect to him or her or that website, whatever it is, I don't have anything against anyone, but just to my response to that was less is more. Means what? Please don't get confused with all this high tech or correlated charts. We can also do it in 1 minute. Right click and then compare to securities, and then our chart will also, if I plot a 9 of them, exactly look like this. So I know I hope you know how to do in pro real time the comparison between securities, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, my point here are 2 points here. No, the first thing is no harm in knowing good things. No, when not good means I don't know what is good, new things. But at the same time, we need to remember that the person who has done this is probably a television actor, or what I don't know, maybe a reader, maybe a writer. He's definitely not a trader. And then the second thing is don't rely too much on correlation chart, because like any other thing, correlation is also not 100%. Correlation is only 50% maybe. So don't stress too much on this correlation chart, and always remember less is more. So we are not trading all of them, we are only trading maybe this is 15 minutes chart. So I hope this is for the intraday. We are only trading one, maybe GBP USD in the evening. So I don't think this chart can help in identifying the strength of this thing. But anyway, thanks for finding it out. Any question to Nisanti?
How was the holiday?
Yeah,
Holidays always good.
That the question.
that
I can't wait to go back someday.
she came to go back somewhere.
So you started back your brick factory there, or?
I don't know. Actually, I sold it. It's all,
Oh.
it's like last 5 years, so it's improved and everything. So it's finally, successfully sold it. So which is really
Oh.
good.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so looking for new, venture now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What happened to your
So
gold
this-
mining?
Yeah, yeah. I just want to do something in Australia. So it's just like, in those countries, it's a bit headache. Like, it's really easy here. Like, put the people in and then get them to manage. But yeah. But anyway, that's good. Like, it's all done and dusted. And yeah. Still, I'm looking for something mining opportunities here. Yeah. So
Welcome to Australia. Welcome to Western Australia.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, maybe yeah. That's when I found that motel. Like, so it was really close to mining. So I was looking for mining stuff, and then I end up getting a motel nearby.
Buy a vineyard, finally.
Right?
Vineyard. Yeah.
Right. In Victoria, maybe.
Brilliant. That's very good. Excellent. Thank you for that. And then we'll go to we are almost done with the agendas. Yeah, 2 or 3 left. We'll go to the channel. I think Marty has contributed something on the channels. We also from time to time take advantage of channel, but again like all other things, less is more in trading. And then channel is also nothing, not like 100%, but it can be very very helpful. So let's see our own way of trading a little bit of channels, which we do and always been doing for so long. And I'll for the newcomers, I'll try to actually touch upon that concept of channel. So channels can be of 2 or 3 types, so which I think we already know, and we always use these two types of channel. One is the standard error channel, and the other one is the standard deviation channel. Yeah, standard errors and standard error, they look both as sigma. One is slight difference, I think. Standard error, standard deviation. And standard deviation, I know it is the root mean square calculation. Standard error, I don't know. Any mathematician? Abram, what is standard error? Calculation of standard error. Yeah, Abraham, yes, this is the standard error. Taking the standard deviation and dividing it by the square root of the sample size. Yeah, same thing. Standard deviation is also the same, isn't it?
Yes,
The same. I don't know why they have named it twice.
No, standard deviation divided by root of sample size.
Oh, root of sample. Yeah, this is root of sample size. This is also standard error. And so, oh yeah. So this is the standard deviation, which is the root mean square deviation, and then you take the sigma, which is the standard deviation, divide it by the root of the sample size. Oh yeah, thanks.
Basically neutralizing with the sample size.
Neutralizing with the sample size. Yeah, thanks for that. Yep, all good. So that is we use also standard error and standard deviation channels. But either you can do this or you can do your own channels, like here with the object. I think they are known as free channels or something like that. Yeah, simple channel. You can do simple channel also. I'll show you today, because I have been showing you standard error and deviation for last 6 years. I thought I to show. Marty, correct me if I'm wrong. I'll show you something on the sample channel, simple channel. So how to do that? Simple channel, I prefer to save it. Saving is not rocket science. So right click on the channel, and then configure channel, and then give a name. I have written downtrend, down channel, and uptrend, and then save it, and then plus name, and then save. So this is how it works. Alright, so let me delete this and then draw a channel. Always you need to pin this, otherwise it will be hidden. And whenever you are resizing, always put the chart below this. I call it black pro real time, pro real time. And don't drag it from this one or this one or from this one or from this one. Either you can drag it from here to move it, or you can drag it from here to move it. Okay. Alright, these are small little things I thought I should. Okay, how to take advantage of the channel trading, and okay, let me. This is any instrument. This is Eurosi in front of us. What to do? We need to fix this 88 or 48, whatever it is, depending on the size of the square, size of the chart here. And then we'll go to the standard simple channel here. Simple channel, we are not doing standard deviation or standard error. Simple channel, and then this is the point here, and then go within this 88 or 188 or 108, doesn't matter. Within that we need to go to the lowest, to the big channel. We need to go to the lowest, and then click it, and then either drop it here or go up to this point. So yeah, so the one what we are trying to do, we are going to find the T star. Are you getting it? Yeah, T star, or the swing low star, T star. So if this is the first T star and our swing low star, I will use T star as the swing low star as well. So T star, and this is the T star, means it is not broken on the right hand side. So 2 points, and then in between P star, so either you can go here, which is broken here. So this one, I'll draw this one here. So far so good?
Yes.
And in that, what I have done in the configuration and saving, that I have taken out left hand side extension out. I have taken out, otherwise it will be useless. Not useless, it will confuse me. So I have taken that out, and from the display I have selected inferior time frames. Inferior time means what? If I am drawing on a 24 hours, it will come and sit in 12 hours, 4 hours, 5 minutes, and so on and so forth. So this is the channel which I have drawn, and this is coming and sitting here in the 4 hour. You getting it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then this is the big channel, and the small channel I'll be drawing always, if you listening to me, and always from the last two. So this is the last swing low, and the last this swing low. Agree? So this is SL star, this is SL star. Agree? So if this is the SL star, I'll go to the highest swing high in between, and this will be my latest channel. So latest channel. So this is the big channel, somewhat big for 1 month, and this is somewhat short on 1 or 2 weeks. And then I see, remember honestly that I have only drawn this after I have seen this on the 2nd of February, isn't it?
Yeah.
Otherwise I cannot draw this. That is the catch here. People miss this point here. They say that this is beautiful, but this is the, unless and until I'm seeing this channel, then I can swing low, swing high. I cannot draw this channel, to be very honest with you. And
You need at least 2 swing lows or 1 of swing.
that's correct. Exactly correct. Exactly correct. So if I'm drawing this at this point, then honestly I'm not getting, because this is the third day, this is second, this is first, this is third day, and this is the second day. I cannot claim that I have drawn the channel here. I only can claim the channel I have drawn here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this day, look at the 4 hour is ending at 4th February 700 here, isn't it?
Mm.
So on the latest channel which I have drawn for the last 7 days, I cannot take a trade on the, neither on this one, neither on this one. Agree? Because I am drawing here.
Mm.
But I can take advantage of the big channel on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour big channel, I can take advantage when it is broken at here, or when it is touching at the big channel here. Let's see this one here. This one. So when okay, let me show you a big channel. When I was here, I could have done that. Yes or no? When I am on the 5th of January, could I have done this to joining?
No.
Yes,
Oh,
because this is a
you can do the joining. You
Yeah.
can do the joining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because this is the swing.
Got the swing high.
Swing low,
Yeah.
swing low, in between swing high. In between swing
Yeah.
high, isn't it? So in that day, the channel would have looked like, I am joining this swing low to this swing low with a swing high. The channel would have looked like this. Agree?
Yes.
Yeah. And then this is here. So I'll delete the recent just to get confusion out. So this is the channel I am having till this time. Agree?
Mm.
And now come the 4 hour, I can take the trade here because I already have the channel.
Mm.
So this is my interpretation. Channel is very good provided you draw it properly and take it. Otherwise, there are other ways to draw the channel which only a professional can do it, or a very good practitioner can do it. Is draw the channel as soon as you see the flag and pennant and rectangle like this one here, and then copy that copy that to there. Then so in that case it will be not a standard channel. It will be a channel which is drawn by you. So you draw this and wait for the channel to break, and then you draw this and then wait for the channel to break. So this is another way to take the breakout trade. So you take the breakout trade here, you take the breakout trade here, and then for the downside you draw the channel, small channels I am drawing. You draw the channel here, and then copy that and paste it here, and then you have the channel there. So break is a short trade. Again you draw the channel from here to here, to here, and then copy that channel here. So when you are drawing this and copying this here, you can sell it from there. The only problem with channel, even if I take this all out to make it very clean, so let me take all this out. Exponential moving average, I'll take it. Pivot point, I'll take this out, and then I'll take that trend line out. I'll take that another trend line out. I took everything out, everything out, and then see the drawing of the channel can be extremely demanding if you are not doing it properly, isn't it? So channel trading can be extremely helpful, extremely good, provided you are drawing it and testing it and doing it successful for very long period of time. So instead of going to the standard error or standard deviation or the simple channel, I would prefer to you, if you want to do channel trading, do this, so that you are long and short, and not taking a wrong trade based on the channels. Marty, you want to add something?
Well, what he does his channels on a high time frame, like what you've demonstrated here, but he'll go to like a weekly, and then he'll enter on an hourly time frame. So just so he gets a huge reward for that amount of risk. So I'm guessing he would fail a lot of trades, but the ones that do come through definitely pay off for him, because he always lets them ride to the other end of the channel for his profit target. That's basically all he does.
So yeah, very good. Supposing he is having a channel here, if I have to say supposing he is a channel here from the I do from week to 24 hours, but Marty is saying weekly. Weekly will be very big and very you need to have a patience like an angel to wait till that time frames and that bounces to appear. So if you are if you are taking a trade here on the breakout and on the bounce here on the 24-hour channel, this is 24-hour channel, I will possibly not draw this on a weekly basis, but just to respect what Marty said, Marty, correct me if I am wrong, I would probably draw the channel latest one from here to here, provided there is a nothing there. So I will go there and then draw a channel from here to here, and there is just this thing here. So if I do this, if I have done this, then I can take this trade. Is it something similar to what you were saying, Marty?
It's very similar, but I'm no expert. I've only seen a handful of examples from him, but the idea is right. Yes.
Yeah, that's important. Idea is right. So if you are drawing a channel, and it doesn't matter, and thanks to Marty, he said weekly. I thought it is 24 hours or daily. Weekly, I would not possibly prefer. That will be a hell lot of a patience from us who are doing intraday trading. And otherwise, if you have done weekly successfully, these are your bounce trades from here. Which eventually, the beauty of the channel is whether it is drawn weekly or 24 hours doesn't matter. You saw that these were the trades bounces on the 24 hours channel as well, isn't it? But what Marty is saying, he is holding on to his position and going to bed comfortably from here to here for a run of 2.4%. Make sense?
Yeah.
Any questions to Marty?
It's a long wait.
Yeah, it's a very long wait. It's trading is nothing but I would not say genetic, but it is very similar, very close. I would say it is very much embedded in your subconscious mind from three aspects. What are those three aspects? The first aspect is your upbringing of your parents' association with money. If they are affluent, fortunately you would have a tremendous success in trading. I can write it down. If you, of course, do the due diligence. Who is calling me? Hold on for a minute. Yeah. All right. Okay. So the association with money. So that is number one, and number two is your own risk appetite. Number two, and number three is your patience level. Trading has nothing to do with anything else. So trading has to do with everything related to your risk appetite, your patience, and your association with money now and when we were in our childhood, how affluent was our parents. So this in together will build you. Of course, this can be denied and build a new characteristic altogether. But these are the main three things which I have seen in contributing factors in your trading success. All right. So, any question on the channel? Otherwise, I'll just end up with the last thing, which was an audition, and I again I come back to same thing, which is the association, which is the risk characteristics, and then the association with money. If you are seeing from your journal, um, if you are saying from your journal that from your risk appetite or from your patience level, you cannot handle, you are getting stopped out very frequently from your 25,000, 50,000 or 100 smaller accounts of 100,000, my advice to you would be to use a bigger account, and like many of you have already done it. Either you go to 250 or 500 or 100,000. I know a little bit from this point of time the fees are more, but but you can, if you are feeling comfortable that you should be you should be having $10,000 as 1% instead of $100 or $1,000, then I would strongly prefer you to select this one. So that is your trading style. No one can change it because it is subconsciously embedded. Your risk appetite, your association with money, and your patience level, like that fellow is doing on the weekly and coming down to hourly. So that is the patience level. All right. Then so if you think light, there is an opportunity, you can resize your auditions accordingly, and please be extremely careful not to do any mistakes on any of your audition accounts, because we are extremely strict on this drawdown and maximum trailing drawdown. Whatever you have to try in your demo account. Please create a new demo account, not NPF one, and then do all your mistakes there. So that is another thing which I have experienced. And please do not do any cooking or any breaking of the rule unless and until you have tested that thousands of times. If you have tested it 1,000 times, please do it. Please go ahead and do it. If you have got success, please go ahead and do it. Otherwise, I think our contribution through different channels, WhatsApp, Discord, trading ideas, Masterclass evaluation strategies, a monthly class, and one-on-one coaching will definitely help you. And with all those inputs, may I please request you to I think we have already done it, the trust pilot. If you can please go and review us and give us your feedbacks on the trust pilot, that would be extremely helpful to new ventures like the NPF Capital. You already did supported us for our education, but if you go and do it more on the NPF Capital, that will really boost our business and our service towards you. So with that, I think I am done now. If you have any last minute questions.
So, Ampath, once you get the, real account, is it the same rules as audition?
Yeah, exactly the same. Exactly the same. The only difference here, the big difference, you won't be having any target to pass the live account because you already passed the audition. So once you have passed the audition in the second stage, when you are given a live account, you don't have a 10% target again to get the money. You can do 1%, 2%, 3%. You don't have any target there. You can make 3%, you can make 5%, you can make 10%. You don't have any target. So if you are making 3%, it is good. If you are making 5%, it is good. But whatever you are making, you will get a 70% cut out of it. I think I have given you this example before also. but I'll just show you just to answer your question. Supposing you are making having a 250,000 and you are making only 3%. See, I'm not asking 10%. Yeah, so only 3%, and you are getting 7,500. That is $10,000, 10,485 in the Australian dollar. You get 70% payout, $7,340 as a monthly check. But if you have a $500,000, the same effort of 3% is landing you in $14,680.
Yeah, I know. And with the trailing drawdown, yeah, I wish it's more than 5%.
Ha ha ha. Yes, because
One question here is that in a live account, but okay, and somebody goes to a live account. So suppose somebody has gone from 1 million to 1,100,000, 1.1 million. Okay. Now he draws the profit part of it, 100,000 part of it, so he gets 70,000 share, 30,000 other share.
correct.
Now after that, where the drawdowns goes to a reset.
Yeah, that's a very good question. Drawdowns, yeah, this is the best way to know the answer is write down drawdown here. Drawdown get resets maximum.
You got my question, like
Yeah.
somebody made a profit, he drawn the profit out.
I got
Now
it.
where the drawdown will be after that?
Yeah, I
It will
got
be like initial account. Or, yeah.
I got it. All right. This is the answer to your question. Although the heading may be different, but if you search Control F maximum drawdown, you will land in that answer. It gets blocked. It gets blocked there. So I'll answer that question in front of you. 100,000 account, and you can go down to 95,000. So that was not your question. All right. So the question is, let your profitable trader and make 4,000 in an account. Your watermark would be 100,000 plus 4,000. That is 104,000. So balance show just closed trades, and your maximum drawdown limit will be 99,000. Next, you make an additional 1,000 in an account. So the new high water mark is 105,000. If you go to 105,000 from 100,000, where then we'll lock it. Then we'll lock it in, and then your rises, and let's say 106,000 or 107,000. But your maximum drawdown limit is now you are enjoying is 100,000, which is 6,000 here and 7,000 there. That is the advantage.
Yeah, this I know.
Yeah.
I'm telling that in a live.
Yeah, this
in a
is live.
scenario.
This is live also.
Yeah, live scenario. Now say 100,000 has become 110,000.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Now you have drawn the profit of 10,000 out.
No, then it will come down to 100,000. When your profit is gone, yeah, of course.
Then the account will become a 100,000 account, and then the drawdown is at 95,000.
Exactly
right?
correct. Exactly correct. But if you are
That's
not,
what I want.
if you are probably if you are intelligent, you will only draw 5,000 to keep it 105,000.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So if you go to 106,000, 107,000, then it will be.
But one thing there. Suppose very theoretical, just maybe waste of time.
No, that's fine.
Suppose 110k, the account has become 110k. Okay. I drawn 5k out of it. So 105k left. That time, your trailing drawdown limit is remaining at 100k, right?
Because
but if I draw, but if I draw the whole 10k, then the trailing drawdown goes to 95k.
That's correct.
So it will be good if somebody has 130k and then he draws 20k out of it.
That's
so
correct.
he has 110k.
Yes.
And then 100k is the trailing drawdown.
Yeah, that's correct. Exactly.
So once the profit is becoming much higher, then you draw half of the profit and keep half for the. But actually, frankly speaking, if somebody has a 5% drawdown, it's like very difficult to recover back.
Mathematically,
psychologically.
Mathematically we say, I think that is there in one of our module and unit in basics of trading. We say that if your drawdown is 5%, then you have to make actually 5% to make it up. But if your drawdown is 10%, of course not in addition, you have to make it 11%. So if you if you are losing 24%, you need 25%. You need to make 50%. If you are losing 50% in your account, then you need to make 100%, which is not possible at all. So from beyond,
I think
Yeah.
risk management is the biggest learning from the audition is the risk management. Ingraining the risk management in your brain that
100%.
you should not be losing more than 5% in any deal, and if you're
Absolutely.
losing more than 5%,
Yeah.
just stop there, rethink,
Yeah.
go to the demo, practice, and come back.
Yeah. I would prefer. I would prefer sorry for that. I would prefer 0.3% as we are trying here. Whether it is a end of day or intraday, we are trying 0.3%.
Yeah,
If we are doing
yeah,
0.3%, the passing would be much easier than we are trying 3 or 4%.
mm.
Because these things will happen. 100% these
Yeah,
things
yeah,
will happen. These things will happen when you are targeting 0.3%, but you are getting 1.2%. But if you, same thing would happen in
mm.
Facebook also. You tried 0.3% and you lost 0.3%. That will also happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
So all the theories, you can be 90% time right.
Yeah, you can.
10% time will always fail. So
Yeah, I'd say.
10% time the loss is the, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I say if you are right 67% of the time, you are smiling because
Yeah.
you are only 33% you are out.
Yeah, only 33% of the time when you are not right, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Depth of the loss should be lesser.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why when you are not sure, again I repeat the same thing. When we are not sure, we need to go only one third. We need to go only one third. One third of one third. How little we are losing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that is the key. That is the key. And that is again been shown in the Excel worksheet, I think. In the Excel
Yeah, yeah.
worksheet, we have got many.
The target that,
Yeah, we have
yeah,
got
the
many.
size that
Yeah,
between,
yeah, we have got many 0.02. See, this is 0.02. 0.02 is nothing. So 0.02, and this is 0.76, and this is 0.33, this is 0.28, this is 0.07, this is 0.04, 0.07, 0.01. But if you club it together, at the end of the day, you are 10%. See, you are 10% at this. Can you see that? 10.1% here, 10.1%.
yeah.
Days will come in which
So
you
in
right.
a long-term perspective, a good trader,
Mm.
good trading guy, a professional trading guy who is trading as a business, may not be full-time but part-time. So if he makes about 5% of his capital in a month, he's like good, or he's like average, or he's like below average.
He is possibly better than Warren Buffett because Warren Buffett has done 36% in a year for 10 years.
Oh.
36% in an year for 10 years. 36% in an year return is 3% per month.
Yeah, 3%.
I got my answer.
Yeah, that's why we need to know the little bit of history, how
Yeah.
people have traded. Warren Buffett, George Soros, Paul Tudor Jones. They are legendary living traders. We lost Lata
Yeah.
Mangeshkar today, legendary singer in India.
Yes.
But we still have Warren Buffett singing and trading, George Soros dancing in trading.
Yeah.
Any other question?
And with the audition,
Yeah.
do we have to remember like what's the maximum profit we made? Like there's no like I can't yeah. So when you
That's the watermark.
Yeah, that's your watermark, and that will be in your dashboard also. It will be there in your dashboard.
yeah, I couldn't find it. I was like thinking, because I'm I'm just losing these, I'm coming, at 2-3% down now.
Coming from
So
Sri
I can't
Lanka.
remember. No, it's just like last week crash again. So I went to 23,000 to like now it's like 5 or something. So I can't remember whether I went to 23,000 or 18,000. So I'm just like trying to figure out last night, but
Yeah.
there's no way I could figure out.
So there are two ways to it. First, even if the MT4 is keeping a journal and your NP Financial dashboard is keeping your journal, with due respect to everyone, I believe only myself. What is myself? My own journal, what it is telling me. So if you download your MT4 in a journal and do a plus minus, I'll show you an example. Let's see. Let's start here. That's a good question actually. So we started with for example 1 million. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
And our initial capital was 1 million. Agree?
Yeah.
If our initial capital is 1 million and in the first day we made or lost something, so what is the formula? This plus this one. So this is our the format. Always Excel is crazy. So 106 this much, correct? Now you copy and paste it as you go, okay, let me do one by one. So first day you made this is your cumulative. Second day you came, this is your cumulative. Third day this is your cumulative. Fourth day this is your. So this way, any point of time in futures or in history, you know that what was your watermark by that time. So this is the best way. Otherwise, other way, if you are not following our rule of this, then you can also do a cumulative percentage. I think cumulative percentage is already here. Cumulative percentage I am not doing again. So either you can have it here on your in front of you in the Excel worksheet, or download from your MT4. Go to your history, download from the beginning, and it will be downloaded in Excel, and do this math.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm just like sticking with my phone. Maybe I should switch
No,
now.
phone is not a
Computer.
trading instrument. Yeah, phone is not, because of the screen size and the limitation in the application.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm also doing MT5.
software. Yeah, phone we cannot see 26 rows at a time, can we? We'll go mad.
Yeah.
So that's why you could yeah, these are the questions which has to best answered in one-on-one situation. That's why you skipped your one-on-one session today. Because you had a high night yesterday. That's correct, Nishanti?
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
God.
2 months, back in Melbourne. So, they probably
Party time.
starting to forgetting me in Melbourne.
And when I'm calling Nishanti, wake up, your class today. She said, my goodness, I'm sleeping. Can I do it? Alright. Okay. Alright. So did I answer your question?
Yeah.
With,
Thank you.
with this, I need to close the beautiful discussion today. Thanks for your time and your wonderful
Thank you.
questions, and have a good week ahead. Bye for now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.